Everyone, so I recently finished reading this book, which is Think Like a Freak by Stephen D. Levitt and Stephen J. Dubner, which I didn't think I was going to like this very much, but I actually really liked it. The reason I want to talk about this book is because the entire second chapter is about saying, I don't know. And the authors of this book referred to these words as the 3 hardest words in the English language. I guess one of the things you have to think about is, why is it so hard for us to admit to our own ignorance? Because we don't have a society where saying, oh, I don't know, it's acceptable, and I don't know why that is. We instead have a society that's based on, telling just like short stretches of the truth. A lot of times it's so much easier to just be like, oh, I haven't seen that movie if people are talking about a movie. Or, if people ask you for something, just to admit, hey, I don't know the answer to this question. Why don't you ask someone else? But instead, we like seeming smart, and we like seeming talented or wealthy or whatever. And so we just sort of lie and say that we've done things, or that we know things, or that we have things, and it's all just so incredibly unnecessary. I mean, in the long run, what's the worst that can happen if you say, oh, I don't know? Well, then maybe you'll be told the answer, and then you will know. That, and like the people who wrote Think Like a Freak said, if you're always the person who admits when they don't know something, when you do have to stretch the truth occasionally, then people are going to believe you, because usually you're an honest person. It reflects well on your character when you admit, hey, I don't know this. Can you tell me how to figure this out? Or just plain, I don't know. Another thing that I really liked about this book was one of the chapters was about the upsides of quitting, because society often deems quitting a bad decision. You've given up, you've just stopped, and there's no good reason for it. But oftentimes we do have good reasons for just quitting things and not doing them any longer. And this book just kind of addresses some of those, because sometimes you're not getting as much out of something that you're putting into it, whether it be a job, a project, a relationship, I don't know. I mean, all of those could apply, and probably even more circumstances could. I think that that's really important to recognize, is that, if you want to back out of an investment, or quit a job, or I don't know, maybe you were going to redo a dresser or desk or something, and it's just not working out. You're allowed to stop. If you don't like something, you don't have to keep doing it. Sometimes it can actually benefit you if you do just quit. I mean, in no way, were the authors of the book, or I, saying that, you should just quit everything and start over. No, we're just saying that if there's something where it nags at you and you feel like you're putting a lot of time and effort and energy into it and you're not getting anything out, that maybe you should stop doing that. I mean, of course there are several things, if you're quitting a job, you have to be very, very careful about that. You can't quit, like, school. That's not an option. But, a sport, maybe. You shouldn't feel like you're going to be shunned for dropping that and deciding, hey, I don't feel so good about this anymore. And people shouldn't be like, oh, why did you quit that? And they will be. We're all just conditioned to think that giving up is a bad thing, but it's not always that way. I don't know, I guess that's kind of what I wanted to talk about today. Hopefully you guys all had a nice Halloween. And because I liked my video Hello October that I uploaded a while ago, which you can watch there, I'm going to upload a Hello November video probably next week. If I get around to it earlier than that, then I will let you guys know. Anyways, talk to you next Saturday then. Bye!